my strong health. So some of you guys could have been having health issues and just know that your ancestors were pulling up. Look at my uncle stunting right now. You got the oak came out, so he's like, yeah, I'm here. I heard you. So some of you could be, like, you guys could have talked to an ancestor that's an uncle, and they actually helped you with whatever you were praying about or whatever you were sitting with them with. It could have been connected to your health. So either your mental health, your physical health, but it's like, just make sure you're thanking them and you're giving them the love that they deserve, because they're helping you in this journey. Like, a lot of us feel really fucking alone, but our spirit family continues to show us how we are not alone. We are far from alone, and how we have to walk like they're riding with us, because they are, you know, like that scene in Avatar where you can see like all of the ancestors show up. That's literally how it is. Okay, so some of you could, your clear cognizance can be getting stronger, like that inner knowing, or when you just know information and you don't know how you know that, but you just know. It could be your ancestors like helping you, so make sure you're thanking them. The wisdom of the moon. So the more you follow your intuition, okay, so they wanted me to pull, so the more you follow your intuition, the more protected you are, the more you're gonna walk in your integrity, the less people can fuck with you, the less people can manipulate your energy, you know. They wanted me to pull from the Lover's Oracle for guidance, a message for you. I am melting. You got, I am thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So just know, you know, you got, okay. I don't think I can read that one right now. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So the guidance here is to let the past stay in the past. Like, who cares what the past thinks? Just live your truth, you know? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is a gateway to the soul. Forgiveness. Did I not say there's a lesson around forgiveness? And stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, it is 1:22 right now, 1:22 a.m. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. What was I saying earlier? Like, let's stop lying to ourselves. And a lot of us divine feminines are used to putting our feelings aside and protecting other people. So this is feeling like, okay, you guys need to start protecting yourselves and the connection, okay? Because this is not just any connection. This is like a twin flame, spiritual connection, deep soulmate connection, divine counter, whatever you want to label it. It's a spiritual connection. It's deep. It's lifetimes deep. Okay, multiple. Where you guys keep choosing each other. So just don't let, especially if it's the people that have been working against you from your past, like, don't let that shit stop this love. Okay? Some of you could be seeing a white dove, or could see white doves lately, or like around your partner, your significant other, your, you know what I'm saying. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So the key is living your passions. Okay, love. So I had to wait for the phone to charge so I could finish this part. But what else for this connection? Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this connection is magical as fuck. That makes sense. So I heard Another way to know that you are with your twin, or that that person is your twin, you guys have to go through a lot of obstacles or change the music, was Alma Embrujada by Karin Leon, which low-key goes with what the fuck the reading's about. I just heard it today, but it was playing right now, because I had my Karin playlist. Okay, loves, I had to wait for the phone to charge. It's 2:02 a.m. I'm trying to get this message out. Hopefully I post it tomorrow once I'm done editing. I already edited part 1, so we just need to edit part 2. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So this song, I'm not gonna get emotional. Y'all not doing this shit to me again. It's called Soul Bewitched, or Bewitched Soul, but it's not a dark song. It's the opposite. It's like the singer's asking his ex, like, what did you do to forget me so quickly? Like, what did you do to let go of what we had, you know? So, okay, as I was explaining the song, he's basically saying like he still loves her, and he could never forget like her eyes and all the details that he loved about her. It's a really cute song. I'll try to post the lyrics in the comments or in the description. It's in Spanish, so I would have to translate it for the people that speak English. Shout out to my Spanglish people. I love y'all. Because I know this is more like, because I speak in both, mostly English, but because I try to keep it consistent. But this is basically giving me like, remember I said either you're frustrated. Well, I said I was frustrated because I was really overwhelmed with all the feelings I was feeling in the first part. But it also felt like the divine feminines were in such a good place that the reason why they were asking like why now was because they thought they had like moved on. Like they thought they were good. And through this turmoil of like everything hitting you like a fucking ton of bricks, you're realizing like criticizing one another and listening to what all these opinions outside of the two of you were is not shit compared to the moments you actually had with each other, and compared to so the song is saying like I still care about you even though I don't want to care about you anymore. And that felt like that was a divine feminine stance. It could also be the divine masculine. You know better than I do. But it's like I'm also sensing like what they were scared of. Like if the divine feminine had been really consistent within her spiritual gifts and like growing in her healing, most importantly, because really this is about healing your soul and making your soul whole again, so you can return back to where we all come from, but and learn and gain wisdom of this realm. And in this timeline, there's layers to this shit, but basically we didn't come here to just fucking work and be miserable the rest of our lives. Like, we came here to fuck shit up in a good way, yes, but through our integrity and authenticity, right? Like, not being what your partner wants you to be, but being who the fuck you are, and being transparent about it, and being honest, and not wanting to change one another, but like respect. Okay, so when we sit with our shadows, when we do shadow work, we're literally accepting the parts of ourselves that we reject. We're accepting the truth, as cold as it may be. We are taking accountability. And this feels like it's two people that are done with the fucking games. They're done with the heartbreak. They're done. They're done. They are done playing around. Like, these two people are like, look, I've tried everything to fucking move on. And maybe we can't move on because we're not supposed to. And that shit hit somebody because it hit me in my heart right here. But it also feels like the same thing that the divine masculine was scared of within you, or you within him. Like the fears that you guys were like triggering within each other is also what's now you guys are in awe. Like when is now what amazes each other about the other. What the fuck did I just say? Is what amazes both of you. There you go. So what used to scare you within each other is now what you respect within you guys. Like respecting that you overcame whatever those traumas. 12 AM. So 212 is a number. But basically the things that scare the shit out of each other. What? Here I go again. Basically, you guys are respecting each other on a whole different level. Like you guys are really getting to know each other on a different level. You're learning each other in a way, especially if it's like a long time of separation. A lot can happen in like weeks. Imagine like whatever you guys have been separated for, you know? And again, separation is protection for the twins and for anyone. Like that goes for any type of relationship. If somebody is being removed from your life, it's because you've either outgrown them or it's safest that way. Especially if we keep, asking for protection. So I say that to say this feels like a connection that took a long fucking time because it had a lot of obstacles. But because these two individuals did not give up on themselves, especially, and on their truth, and they started following their passions and they started reconnecting with their artistry or whatever they're passionate about. So it does feel like respect on a whole different level within the connection. Because they love themselves better now. They can love each other better now. Like what came out in the first part. But they do want me to pull from the same deck, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I see your name in random places, always at the right times. What does the divine feminine have to tell the divine masculine? This feels like both of you might be watching this reading, so I'm trying to get, a sneak peek for both of you. Every time I try to talk to you or text you, I can't find the words. I don't know why. So there's some sort of resistance from the divine feminine, on the divine feminine side. I heard pride. Damn. Okay. What does the divine masculine have to say to the divine feminine? Let's merge our legacies. And I don't think they're just talking about like certain things. Like they're talking about everything. Like let's merge. It also feels like a lot of the guilt or a lot of the blocks that were removed. Okay, so I'm hearing pride, guilt, and misunderstandings. Resentment is coming through too as well. Somebody's birthday could be on the 4th or the 5th, or you could be 45 because they're pointing to the calendar. And that's where like they pointed out the 4th and the 5th especially. So, or you were somebody's parents could be 56. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's coming through. Okay, so where are they both at? Where are both the divine feminine and divine masculine at? Let's face our shadows through our light. What was I just talking about? Because you guys now know how to be honest with yourselves, like with the individual self. It'll be easier to work through your shadows as a couple or as a partnership. And you're not scared anymore. Like, you let a lot of your fears go because you had to work through that, through the separation. You are on my wish list in this life and the next. I am sensing a conversation. Okay, so it is 220 right now. 220 is another number, and number 13. You could be seeing 1313 as well a lot. I'm getting that. Your medicine inspires my art is coming through. I think it came through in the first one. But I was saying, there was a conversation that you spoke to your significant, or to your partner, to your mirror. We'll say that, because obviously it's on you what you're gonna choose. Pay attention to what you're feeling, what you're receiving on your end as well, because I know I speak to a lot of like divine feminines that are gifted and could see, hear, and have their clairs activated. So there was a conversation that you guys had within the past lifetimes. So within past lifetimes, and the divine masculine could have taken that shit as a joke at first. There's a fucking fly that's trying to distract me right now, but you can fuck off. Okay. So there was a conversation that you spoke with your divine masculine or divine feminine about regarding past lifetimes. And it might have been a joke at first to the other person that was like learning about the lifetimes, or there was a joke about a past lifetime, something like that is coming through. So they want me to use the pink one for the divine feminine and the green one for the divine masculine. I've never done that before, but let's go. So for the divine feminine, what do you have to say? That's too much. I'm trying to keep this short. Divine feminine, what do you have to say? Can we reconcile? So the divine feminine is open to reunion. Divine masculines, I love our electric manifestations with the big O's. You know, if you get it, you get it. We share sacred vows in multiple lifetimes. Some of you might be getting flashbacks right now. And I just heard you're so fucking cute, so you might be like just appreciating your twin. They also wanted to make it clear, like, as long as it took for this to come full circle, it's because you guys didn't want, like, whoever is speaking with and is resonating with this energy, you both wanted it kind of like to, like, go through the lessons you need to go through, but it's like, it feels like both of you, like, were like, okay, once we come back together, we're not fucking separating again. You know what I'm saying? Like it took a long time for it to come together, but it was worth it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it'll be worth it because it'll be even more beautiful than you'll imagine. And again, it's not a perfect relationship. Like, let's be real. Nobody's perfect. But it'll be a genuine and honest relationship. And it feels like you guys are on such different frequencies right now than when you guys had been trying to make it work. And I heard a round of applause, so your spirit team is really proud of both of you. I'll punch this fucking fly. I kiss the back of your neck, you feel tickles. So if the divine feminine has been feeling like touches around her body, it's your divine masculine. What else does the divine masculine have to say?
There is something to be said about two people who find each other time and time again. No matter what situations they end up in or how far apart they become, they come back to each other. Those are the people who have a little thing called fate on their side.
Okay, I don't know why it keeps cutting off, but it keeps cutting off, and this fly keeps flying around me. I see what you're doing. I see it, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, a wave at a time. By the way, flies and like the little like fruit flies, any type of shit like that that you don't, that nobody really likes in their house, and if it keeps being around you, it could be either monitoring spirits or dark energy, like people trying to send you dark shit. So make sure you're cleansing, especially if there's like a lot of them around your home, or like if like you don't know how they keep fucking getting in, but they're in your home somehow. Um, it should have been you. You were supposed to be my wife, husband, partner. 7117 is a number that's coming through. Twin flames, twin rays, mirrored energy, soul connection, reflection. A wave at a time. Um, this feels like the divine masculine is realizing, like, yo, these people are cool, but like nobody compares to what we have. And I got chills when I said that, so I'm so fucking excited for you guys. Okay, so the divine masculine is really activating their sacral chakra right now. They might be really reminiscing on your guys's merging. Okay, sacred merging. You got I feel, sensuality, sexuality, pleasure, creativity, manifesting, sex magic. For some, the divine masculine actually might be like researching like tantra. I could not think of what, I know what it was, but I couldn't get the word. So what else does the divine masculine have to say? 888. So the divine masculines might be seeing 888. You got financial stability, harmony, duality, karma. They could have also paid off a lot of karmic debt through the separation. Twin flame, Libra, and justice. Remember, we heard judgment as well. So they could have seen how judging the divine feminine only ended up hurting both of them. And the divine feminine is seeing like giving up when they did also hurt both of them, you know? 233 is coming through as a number. You are my muse. I touch myself when I think of you. What did I say with the sacral? Of course they're fucking over there focused on the divine feminine's energy. But you got you are my muse. I make myself happy when I think of you. We'll put it that way. Okay. Anything else for this connection? I heard I miss you. Cupid's arrow, have faith. Have faith. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Like, all of this shit is coming out of left field. It feels very like, what the fuck? Like, how did we get here? By being true to you. By being true to your individual selves, you got here. Boat. Receiving what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on. Closure issues. Paradise. And notice the boat in paradise. Like, you got the boat and you got the paradise within each other. Happiness, expansion, joy. Why do I feel like both of you have inspired each other and you're gonna share like the artistry between the two of you? This feels like an artistic power couple. Okay, you got love call. So it could be that what's arriving is the love call, like you expressing your emotions to each other. But this feels like you guys are meeting up. It doesn't feel like, oh, you guys are just talking through the phone. It feels like, or through text. It feels like you guys are finally giving each other the fucking respect you deserve. And the connection itself. Like, not letting other shit, you know, kind of fuck with you guys or the connection. Heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart. I got like that because I saw somebody like gifting someone an actual key. So it could be like you guys are actually moving in together. Wow, okay. I'm not getting a time frame, so y'all will see it. But I see a little blue box with a gold ribbon on it. A blue box with a gold ribbon on it. It's a heart-shaped box. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single. So another way you got here to this moment of realization is you were focused on yourself. Okay, so again, by focusing on yourselves and focusing on the things that make you guys happy and being present, like living in the moment and just focusing on the things that make you, that bring joy to you. And, you know, being honest with your shit and your shadow too. Doing shadow work or going to therapy, or I'm talking to this connection. But, anything else? Of course, it had ended like that. You got twin flames. So can we stop with the fucking doubt? And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all because y'all made it. Y'all about to reunite. 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 For some, I'm actually getting like, one, the commitment's gonna be clear. You're gonna put like what you got, like everything on the table. But I'm actually seeing like somebody moving in. If you're an Aquarius, this is especially for you because they're pointing to Aquarius and they keep showing me the key. I'm so happy. And for some, I am seeing like what, like when they start like giving you space in their home.